not a YouTuber, just like making videos. And in this video here, I'm going to do the unspeakable. I'm going to do the unimaginable. I'm going to do the incomprehensible. I am going to defend black woman. Now, this ain't a video where I'm going to put the black female on a pedestal and say she has no flaws and that she's goddess of the multiverse and all galaxies within it. I'm not saying black female shit bricks of gold and can weave silk out their breast. But I do not consider the black female my enemy. Now, in a lot of ways, I wish the black woman was my worst enemy. I'd wish. But I got too much common sense and logic. See, I don't get caught up in the hyperbabble, and so forth. But with the climate of social media, of YouTube, especially in Tommysville, that you are better off getting on camera defending a blatant racist than a black woman. Do you know how insane that is? That when you have this mentality, you are wrapped up in lunacy, and people can't realize how white supremacy plays a part in this and how they sit back and have a cackle. That the black female is your worst enemy, more so than a white man. If I got up here and I was defending, I don't know, Sheriff Brown or whatever, and he did some sort of malicious racial attack against some black teen, and I defended his actions, I will get more applaud and thumbs up if I defended a black woman. The black female is being unmercifully crucified. Now, I deal with logic. I have no agenda. My opinion is not in anybody's pocket. I don't make a living. A lot of these guys bash black women, just to get views. It's really just a gimmick, I see right through it. My channel isn't dedicated to even arguing with females. Females don't even watch my videos. That's the thing. So I'm trying to give you a clear perspective. Because people need clarity. A whole lot of social media is poison. And to reaffirm my position on the black woman, what I can do is actually interact with a black female. To go out and look out, instead of looking at the computer screen or my iPhone, smartphone or whatever, I can just look out my window and see black women interacting, laughing and joking with one another. But I understand it's about views. The wheels of propaganda is spinning rapidly and it's spiraling out of control like the forces of dark energy. I'm like, come on now. Do you think black women are sitting at the round table like the Legion of Doom, plotting their next move? Like, we're going to put more black men in jail for child support. Yeah, we're going to have more bastard kids, and then we're going to get rid of that pesky rainforest. And we're going to go and we're going to exterminate the sea leopards of the Arctic Circle. And that's the thing. They've made almost white supremacy almost futile. It's nothing. And and the black female has become your worst enemy. And people got their jokes or whatever. They black women are the Terminatrix, the B-1000. She's kind of like an insidious, insensitive insect, a cyborg, a machine programmed for ultimate destruction. I cannot take this stance seriously. And they're trying to make it that the black female is violent. And black men who are violent, they're only that way because they was raised up by an uncouth and unruly woman. See, the thing is, we're going to go into stats, and we're going to go into the white man stats. 90% of all murders are committed by men. 90%, white men, black men, Mexicans, or whatever, committed by men. Those statistics are staggering. 90%. Men have a tenacity for violence more so than women. That's how civilizations are built. You know, that's why men go to war. That's why men build weapons. But the thing is, so many people get wrapped up in propaganda and see females, black women fighting and pull out their hair, and they'll consider this the pinnacle of tyranny. This is absolute madness. And then me, I'm a person, I like to look at my glass half full, you know, and I look at these black women fighting each other, you know, at Popeye's Chicken or whatever, and I say, well, they're going to live another day, you know, because when men fight, black men, white men fight, you know, they like to pull out pistols. You know, that's why I said men murder. You know, they don't, you know, men, a lot of men ain't gonna fight. You know what I mean? They're gonna kill somebody off a hair trigger, of self-defense, or if someone's looking at them wrong, and therefore, at least women will, because women can't really fight anyway. You know, they'll get into fisticuffs. They'll live another day. That's my angle. I'm not saying females can't be murderers that haven't killed anybody, but 90% of all homicides are committed by men. If you don't believe me, you can look up. These are the white men's facts. Go look them up for yourself. And that's the thing with social media. People only care about their agenda and what can fuel their own distorted, warped point of view. They don't care about facts. I'm like, you know, you don't have to go to a library nowadays. You can get on Google, you can get on your smartphone. All you can do is type in stuff, you know what I mean? Or even speak into it, you know, to get information or correct data. But people don't care. They love these propagandists, you know, with their agenda, you know, because it's all about combing their own beliefs. Now, as far as the black female had the same turbulent history here in America than the black man. They got off that slave boat. They had to pick cotton. They had to still sit in the back of the bus. But a lot of black men are angry. They have so much angst against the black female because they feel that, you know, she gets benefits, that she's more protected, or that she has betrayed the black man and so forth. First of all, black female who get benefits, that doesn't equal to power. I'm like, handicapped veterans get benefits. They get VA or whatnot. You know, that doesn't exactly translate to power. So, you know, get over that. And, you know, you figure if the black man has not built anything for the female, you know, what do you expect? You know, some of these females, they come from poverty. They don't have any resources. They did not inherit any wealth from their parents. So, yeah, they're going to get on government subsidies. You know, if we build something, you know, something better, then, you know, maybe they'll turn to that, you know. But the thing is, when it comes to the exploitation of the black community, ultimately it was the white man, the Jews, then the black man. You know, I'm like, we got people like Frank Lucas, you know, we kind of look at him as some sort of hero. For what? I'm like, this dude was giving heroin to his people, to black people. You know, they was overdosing on it because it was pure, while he went and married a Puerto Rican female. You know, we got, you know, people like Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross. We had so many black men that wanted to be players, that had this mentality of going for self, you know, exploiting women, talking about pimps and hoes. It was the black man who Well, ultimately the white man pimped the black female out, but the black man also put the black woman in porno movies, put the black female on that stripper pole. You know, there was a time in this country where black strippers were just, you know, they were almost non-existent. You know, now they've become the norm. So therefore, if the black female has fallen, the black man does have to take responsibility. That's logical. We didn't have this conversation before 2005, but you know, people are looking for an scapegoat. You know, they don't like what's going on in the black community, and they're trying to point fingers. You know, that and that's the thing. You know, it's, you know, when you look at the position of Black America, you know, the question is not as complicated as what came first, the chicken or the egg. You know what I'm saying? So what came first? The dilapidated neighborhoods, the social inequality, the disenfranchisement, or the criminal element? No, we had these bad elements. We had these neighborhoods, and we had avid poverty, you know, and so forth. And then from there emerged the criminal element. And it wasn't in reverse. It wasn't like black people was walking down streets paved with golds. We were skipping down Main Street, flipping up our quarters, and then all of a sudden the black female showed up with her bastard kids and all went to hell and everything was ruined. No, there was a process. This happened, and you know what I'm saying, this happened on the tail end of it. You know, and the thing is, when it comes to the black woman, a black man must understand that there was a 50% chance of him being born a woman, and that black females, you know, that's your reflection. You can step back and so you're really sort of insulting yourself, whether you like it or not, whether you want to come to grips with it, you know, and so forth. You know, the black female don't have any power. You can say that, oh, she rules over the black community. Well, that would, even if that was true, that has to be by default. You know, people say the black community is a matriarch. For a black female to truly have power, they have to own land. What, you know, and therefore, and I do believe that a lot of black men kind of like that position of maybe living under a female and not doing nothing. Even YouTube's favorite son, Tommy Sotomayor, you know what I'm saying, was a leech living off a female doing nothing, trying to get his YouTube career off the ground. You know, so he took advantage of that situation. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, this social media is poison. You know, people are going to be attracted to certain information. They're going to reject other information. But you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, my videos, they don't get debunked. People do not debunk a Pinhead Blankson video. They may not agree with it. You may thumb it down, but I don't go off emotions. I don't go off some sort of agenda. You know what I'm saying? I deal with straight facts. You know, I'm putting together pieces of the puzzle. I'm trying to look at all, you know what I'm saying, information. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have equilibrium in my videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't accept certain information and then reject it and pretend it's not there. Like reading a book and I'm going to just skip over chapters. You know? That's how it is. But, and when it comes to women, you know what I'm saying, I don't argue with women. I really don't debate with women. I understand people's gripes that women are incomplacent. They're wishy-washy. They say one thing, they do another thing. This thing is, I don't know what it's like to be a female. You know, females carry babies in their womb for 9 months. You know what I'm saying? They have periods once a month. So, yeah, that's the thing. So, thanks for watching, and sally forth.